up, you guys? It's Mary.
And Amma.
You might have to like,
Subscribe,
share,
and comment.
down below, because today we are talking about a demon who decided to kidnap a young girl in front of her house in her driveway and then decided to murder her.
Yeah.
An hour later.
Yeah. And
I think her name was Athena.
Athena Strand.
Athena Strand.
And it was so sad. 7-year-old.
7-year-old
She
girl.
had just come home from school. Her stepmom was in the house. It's a huge property, like 10 acres or something, where they live. And the grandfather was somewhere on the grounds or something. But he was inside one of the, I don't know if it's more than one house, but he was there. But she came out for school. She went outside. The stepmom had looked out, had seen her. And then, she went on. She was preparing dinner. And then 30 minutes later, she comes to look to see, to call her in for dinner. And couldn't find her. So she searches for her, for about 20 minutes. And then calls the police. And they do an Amber Alert out. It's a blessing in a sense. I just feel bad that she died. But someone remembers, there's always someone watching. But one of the neighbors remembers seeing a FedEx truck that had passed by that house.
Yeah.
That stopped by the house. And, this guy, I just feel like they say he's never committed a crime. He didn't have any, prior whatever. But I feel like he has done this before. And
how do you just grab a child?
Yeah, I hope
randomly
that they go and they check where he lived before.
Yeah.
And check and see.
Any unsolved crimes.
Exactly, any cold cases. And get his DNA and see if he is the perpetrator. Because this guy has done this before.
You don't get that brazen.
No, you don't. You don't. He has done this
in
before.
Broad daylight.
He has done before.
Broad daylight.
Yeah.
Just grab a girl and just go off.
Yeah, I think we're still waiting for the medical report, and I
hope there wasn't sexual assault.
Yeah.
Because that would just be heartbreaking.
Demons like this.
Just grabbed her because you wanted to murder somebody today.
They didn't care. They don't care.
I think what happened was he was planning on doing something else. But what happened was they
found out so quickly. She noticed so quickly.
Yeah.
The stepmom that she was gone.
Well, that's what also I'm sure somebody talked about the FedEx. They probably called FedEx and FedEx hold on, wait, who was there?
Who is there?
They found out who was.
The route.
They probably sent a signal to all the FedEx workers or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shh. Oh my God, I'm about to get caught. Yeah. Maybe I have to dispose of her quickly as I can't do what I wanted to do. And that's what happened. Yeah. Because she was found 6 miles away.
6 miles away from their home.
So it was like an hour or 2 hours later that he had killed her.
Yeah, they said 2 hours later, for the time that the stepmom noticed, that's when they found her. Yeah,
so really, I think that's what happened. FedEx sent out a PBB or whatever the case may be, and they probably put out an Amber Alerts for the FedEx drivers. And he's like, oh my God, damn, I've been caught so soon, I have to dispose of her. Yeah. And I think that's what happened. Yeah. But I feel like
later on, when they caught him, he confessed later that he had killed her.
Crazy.
Just crazy.
Just some sick effing demonic
people walking around. And it's sad because she was right there in her driveway.
Minding her own business.
And, it's almost Christmas time. So it's like, waiting for packages to come. Maybe presents or whatever. And you feel like, oh, she's fine. She's safe. She's in my driveway. But these days, if you're not sitting out there with the child...
You have rapists, you have pedophiles, you have people who are not happy with their lives around. Yeah. It really is a horrible time for you to have your kids out and about. Horrible time. They need to be either in the backyard. Well, I wouldn't even say the backyard. Yeah. If you are not there with your child, they have to come inside. Sorry.
It's just so sad. Because it's like...
It's just
she
heartbreaking.
Just came from school.
It's 7 years. Yeah. That's all she had on this earth.
And that's
then some sickie decides, let me come and just snuff the life out of you.
Their world.
She has so much life to live, and you just with your demonic sickness decide, let me go and capture a little girl for no reason. For no reason.
At moments like this, you're just like, man, I wish that death penalty, because they have stopped the death penalty.
And they're
so
in
many
Texas.
States, a lot of states. Oh, they're in Texas. Okay, I think Texas still has it.
Well, you said they were in Texas.
Oh, I can't remember. Was it in Texas?
Well, you told me that they were going to kill him immediately because he's in Texas.
Oh, yes. Okay. It was him. Because I'm thinking of another family.
Yeah,
that was recently killed. Okay, yeah.
No, but they're in Texas. They
that's
will.
Good. I do hope
they will probably sodomize him, and then they will kill him in the jail.
Yeah.
And don't let them find out that he sexually assaulted that little girl, because it will be over for him.
And that would be great. That would be wonderful.
Yes, that would be justice.
You know what would be nice? If we start doing like castration for people who sexually assault someone.
I think they really should do that. Because don't they do that in Dubai? Like if you steal something, they cut your hand off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say because
I don't know. Well, maybe it's the wrong country. Sorry.
The Muslim world gets such a bad rap for so many different things.
Oh yeah.
But
no, they should do that here in the States.
Nice
if you rape somebody, you should get your stuff cut off, because that person's life is ruined forever.
You know what I'm saying? Just kind of cut it off. And I think when people start to understand the
my weenie will be gone if I do this. I feel like there needs to be harsher punishment, because if there's harsher punishments, the criminal will probably think maybe 2 times at least before he does some foolishness and say, oh, hold on, wait, if I get caught, my weenie's gone.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes there needs to be harsher punishments besides just the death penalty.
All that mental health stuff,
it's BS.
You will register past the mental health.
Yeah.
And I'm not mental health. Yeah, mental health is real. But those who go and commit sexual assault and then want to cry mental health, when you realize that I'm going to be castrated for it,
all that mental stuff will go out the window.
You will
common sense will be there.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I'm not even like someone who likes to watch those things, but I will actually watch that. That I'll watch.
Yes.
That happening.
I just think people who do rape, sexual assault, they just, you don't deserve to have your private part. You just don't.
You don't.
I mean,
this was just a demon. Beautiful girl. Let me just grab her. And he's done this before.
On the job. You're actually on the job. Yeah. Supposed to be delivering.
He was a contractor, the FedEx. And they said they do criminal background checks. But these FedEx, I mean, people are going to people's homes. You really should have a camera on these drivers, and also you should have a camera in the truck.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so security can be watching them wherever they go, so that when something happens, you can just press this. Okay, he's supposed to be here. Let's see what's going on in his truck right now.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll sue FedEx. They should be sued.
Well, FedEx did come up with a statement saying that we are so sorry. Yeah. But yeah.
You have to provide these protective measures have to be there in your truck.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, because you have to find ways to stop things like this occurring.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just very tragic.
Yeah. This is the first time I've heard of a FedEx driver doing something like this, capturing someone. I think I've heard of like UPS.
Yeah.
I've heard of FedEx. This is the first time I've heard of that, but
I just think it's just really sad and just very, very heartbreaking. Because you're just thinking, oh, my child, they're just outside in the front yard.
Just playing,
and then I'm sure the stepmother feels so guilty because, one, that's not even her child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel real bad about that.
The mother came up with a statement said that there's no words to say how much anger I feel.
He has just like blown up her life. Like just, this monster just went and just did this to my child. Just picked her up, and killed her for no reason, just because,
Yeah,
so just
sure the stepmother's feeling kind of guilty for sure as well.
And our condolences to the family.
Yeah, hopefully
no one shall have to go through something like that.
Hopefully they'll get through to the autopsy results quickly, so
we
can find out what really went on.
Things that happen, and even that's going to be heartbreaking too, to find that out as well.
Because when did this happen? Like a day ago?
3 days ago, I think it was.
Yeah, so I don't think they would have the autopsy right now. Maybe within a week or two or something. But yeah, you guys, that was the story of Athena.
Truly heartbreaking.
Yeah, our prayers are with her family, her mom, her dad, the stepmother. I'm sure she's feeling horrible.
Yeah.
And the mother, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's Mary.
And Elma.
You guys get a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below. Bye.